Hi, good evening, everybody. This avatar, these are my dogs. The little one that I'm holding right there is Lady Diana Spencer, and the bigger dog is Sir Winston Churchill. Anyway, so let's get on, shall we? Um, where we left off with Chantal. Now, this whole show isn't about Chantal. Little bit of it is because she's really like pissed some people off, a lot of people off actually, her subscribers, the reactor channels. Um, it's just been a trip. But basically, what happened is this. So, excuse me, she was in Kuwait, and you could really tell that she was miserable and unhappy. I mean, she looked absolutely awful. She was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, just eating and eating and eating. Now, Salah, I'm guessing, I wonder about him. I really do, simply because he was bringing her all this gross food. And it was Ramadan. And as I said in the last video, Chantal didn't have to, you know, do Ramadan if she didn't want to, because of her health issues. She has raging diabetes. You can see the decline in her. Every day she would come on, she'd look so miserable and unhappy, and you could just see it, in her face. Anyway, so she got her play button from YouTube. Some people were mad about that because they felt she cheated to get it, doing the sub for sub thing, going into other people's chats. It was this Arabic woman, Takat, and she went into her chat and asked everybody to sub to her. I think she had 900 subs to go to make the 100,000, and then a day or so later she made the 100,000 and she got her play button, but by now she changed her name, the channel name, to Everyday Miriam or Mariam, and for some weirdo reason she switched back to Foodie Beauty. Anyway, well, maybe not so weird. She'd been Foodie Beauty the whole time. I don't know why she switched to Everyday Mariam, but I have my theories on it. Things weren't going very well with Salah, and I think she had decided, call it a day maybe at the time, but she changes her mind by the hour, so there's no real telling. Anyway, what happened was another creator had criticized her, I guess. I didn't read it. I didn't see it. I was just listening to the other reaction channels. And Shantal retaliated. And, in a way, I mean, I get it. I mean, imagine waking up every day and you've got 10, 15 channels all devoted to hating you. Well, not hating her. A lot of them, I've listened to a lot of them. And a lot of it is constructive criticism, like I keep saying, it is. But Chantal just doesn't listen to anybody. She does what she wants to do, and that's fine. She's a grown woman. Anyway, so what happened is she got struck right after she got her play button, and she was struck for 7 days. Next time we saw Chantal, she was in Canada. Supposedly for health reasons. She was supposed to be, finally taking her health into check. I personally was very glad because I think it was the best place for her. Healthcare, like I've said, in Kuwait is very expensive. Chantal at one time was making over $20,000 a month, and it was all squandered and frittered away. And now she makes a fraction of that. And, there's housing, there's food, there's all this stuff going on in Kuwait. She did a little bit of cooking there, but mainly ate out. and it was all crap. And she's put on at least 150 pounds since she's been in Kuwait. Maybe not 150, but definitely over 100. Anyway, and you could just see the toll it was taking on her. Every so often they would go out to the mall or something when nobody was around. I began to wonder if there were actually people in Kuwait except those two, because everywhere they went, you never saw anybody hardly, but they would go late at night, or, on days when people weren't around. It was just really weird. But anyway, so she's back in Canada, and I was really glad to see that. And basically what she did, as soon as she got off the plane, she went straight got a car. She bought something to eat at the airport, some nasty looking sandwich and chips and a drink, and then headed to get her car. As soon as she got a car, then she was straight to the drive-through buying crap. And like I said before, I kind of understand that a little bit, because I know when I go home to London, I want to eat everything that I've missed, fish and chips, stuff that's not good for you. But when you've got raging diabetes like Shantal, and even with me, my blood sugar was 200 at one point. I've got it down now. I've lost weight. It's a case of having to. You've got to take your health in check, because without your health, you haven't got anything. But not Chantal. Oh no, straight through the drive-through, ordering all kinds of crap, and she's been eating crap ever since. It's not like she had a few things and then, got on a health journey, another health journey. Chantal has been on it here 7-8 years on a health journey and never got anywhere. She's just gotten bigger and bigger, but it is what it is. Anyway, so she's just been eating a load of crap. She was off. We didn't see her for a few days. When she comes back, she's on her way to New York, driving to New York. Now, she showed a little bit of that. They go through the border. Where did she go? Straight to the Chinese buffet. There's a Chinese buffet. There was a Big Lots. And I don't know who was in the car with her. She kept saying, we. I think it was Pete's. People were saying no because he didn't have a passport. But Chantal's never been, she's with her aunt, for example, the other day. She said, I'm going to my aunt's. We're going to be making cauliflower crusted pizza. Or like today, she said, I went for lunch with my sister. She normally, I wouldn't see her hiding that, but with Pete's, she would hide it because of Salah. She's not supposed to be hanging around with exes and stuff like that. So that's why I felt it was Pete's, but I could be wrong. Anyway, so next thing you know, she ends up in the emergency room. She does a little thing from the emergency room, claiming to have the Novo virus, and that's quite possible. I'm not saying she hasn't. Chantal is not known for hygiene. She rarely washes her hands. She licks her fingers all the time. And in Canada, they've got these like little, what do you call, like porta potty places. And she has one in particular that she likes to go to. And she never washes her hands and whatever. So it wouldn't surprise me, if she had novavirus. But I personally believe it was more to do with her raging diabetes. The amount of food she's eaten, the crap she has eaten since she's been back in Canada, which is about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks now. And I haven't seen her eat one good thing yet. Not one good thing. Just, oh God, Chipotle bowls, this, that, the third. I mean, oh my God, it's just, everything that she shouldn't be eating. And she's well aware of it. But there isn't only Shantal. We're going to be looking at a few others today too. So I will share this. This was the last video that I saw that she did. And hold on one second. And what's going on here is whatever she's doing in Canada, she cannot stay with. She can't film from her family's residences. Uh, and there's good reason. They were doxed before and stuff like that, so that's understandable. So she does a lot of her lives and regular videos from her car, and she's just left an Italian restaurant, and this was the last thing I saw her eat. And oh my God, I mean, I just don't know what to say. You're just going to have to watch. Hold on.
I never thought I would eat this again. I probably shouldn't, but I mean, I know I shouldn't. Oh my gosh. This is a Italian poutine. Don't get mad at me, Italians. I know. There's nothing. And yeah, I'm in the Kia. I'm pretty much living in the Kia. All right. This is going to be so messy. Oh my gosh. It's overflowing. Yum. So it's like.
That looks absolutely disgusting. I mean, seriously. I mean, in England, we like our chips and gravy and stuff too. But oh my God, I've never seen anything like that. And with her health issues, that's the last thing she should be eating. And she's also going to drink a full fat grape soda along with that. If she doesn't end up in the hospital after this meal, I'll be shocked. When she went to the hospital before and said, it was the Nova virus, I don't believe that. I think she went there for insulin, because the last time she was in Canada, she had to go to the hospital and get 2 shots of insulin. And I'm pretty damn sure that's what happened this time. And as I said before, she's going to end up where she's going to need insulin all the time, or she's going to get something amputated, because she's already dragging her foot. She's got diabetic neuropathy, I have no doubt. And I think she was more in there because of the diabetes, as opposed to the coronavirus, the Nova virus. But we'll play a little bit more of this. Hold on.
Like fries, meat sauce, like spaghetti sauce, and mozzarella cheese. And there's a rumor that this place gets their cheese from the mafia. It's such a stupid rumor, but anyway, oh my gosh. The fork is bending. Oh boy, this is going to be too good. All right, brace yourselves for a shh. If I could ever get the... This is going to be messy. Sorry if you don't like messiness, but okay. Mm. What is this? Even my tray wouldn't be able to hold this. I don't know where my tray is. Gosh, you guys. So this is from Louis Pizzeria, which is like a classic, which is like an icon around here. But it's owned by the friendliest little Greek man. I haven't had a grape soda in a long time. I know. He's been working there like every day. Used to be him and his wife, and it's so sad and heartbreaking, but his wife passed away from cancer, I think a few years back.
Okay, so you kind of get the gist. I can't, I've just got an affinity to those noises. I do. It just sounds gross. I think she must have her microphone, like, I don't know, underneath that plate. I don't know. But that looks enough to feed like at least three people. I think it's a family size poutine. Um, she does go ahead on to explain, how uh, the restaurateur's daughter, she made friends with her because she would get poutines every day at school, and everyone would want the girls' leftovers, which is sickening in itself. And I couldn't imagine eating this every single day. Are you kidding me? But anyway, it's just, this is how she's been eating the whole time she's been in Canada. So, in my opinion, she's given up. Um, and there were other things that have gone on since she's been back. For example, she said she was getting in an apartment, and she asked for, she did an Amazon wish list and asked for, money to help get her set up again, because she obviously didn't have anything, and disappeared for a day, came back, and had changed her mind. Now I'm going back to Kuwait. Well, people thought maybe, she'd got like a lot of donations or whatever, but according to Shantal, only 3 people donated, and she only made $37, and she was happy to give that back. But still, people are not happy with her, subscribers and the reaction channels alike. It's just insane. Anyway, now she wants to go back in the middle of what's going on now in the Middle East. Now, Iran and Kuwait are right there next to each other. The last war, Kuwait did get involved. Remember when they burnt all the oil fields? And Chantal feels, she wants to go back. Not only did she do that, though, when she left Canada, as I said before, French fried girl managed to save BBJ, and Sam was the other cat, and she had someone, foster Sam. So when she got back, one of her first things was she's going to get Sam back, because the person who has Sam has another cat, and the cat doesn't get along with Sam. When now she's decided to go back, Sam's okay there, he's fine. That pissed everybody off too. He's obviously not fine, or you wouldn't have said you were going to go and get him. Like I said, she changes her mind hourly, so there's no telling. But I will say this to you, Chantal. Going back to Kuwait right now is the worst idea you could ever have had. You're in Canada. Take care of your health. You have raging diabetes. It's raging. And you're going to need insulin again before you leave if you keep eating that way, if you don't have some sort of major episode go on. Is Salah worth your life? Either way, if there were no war going on right now in the Middle East, and you were just going back without taking care of your health, something's going to happen either way, and you're not going to be around for Salah. What's the hamster's name? Harry, or Julia the cat. Take care of your health. It's free. You know how expensive it is in Kuwait. Use your brain for once and listen to people. Get your health under control. Without your health, you have nothing. You're not going to be able to travel. You're not going to be able to do anything. So get that under control. Seriously, it's free. And another thing, you can see her mental health has been, excuse me, hold on. Okay, and mental health has been on full display. You can see the depression. She's just, she said she has an appointment with a therapist on the 18th. I hope you keep that appointment, but it's going to take more than one appointment. I think she said she has another one on the 23rd, something like that. But it's going to take more than that, Chantal, to kind of curb this eating, this stuff that you're doing. I mean, oh my God, please take care of your health before you do anything else, because you're not going to be able to do anything. Even going back to Kuwait right now, nearly killed you coming to Canada. Going back, look at last time, you ended up with all kinds and ended up in bed for over a week, and the way you're eating like that, you're going to end up dead either way. And quite honestly, it reminds me of several years ago. I used to watch The Real Housewives of New York, and there was a trip that they went on, and they called it Scary Island. And I used to love Bethany Frankel. She always used to crack me up. And on this particular trip, Kelly Bensimon, I never could stand her. She was rattling on and on and on. And in the end, Bethany lost her temper and said, go to bed. And, they all started going at Kelly. And it was actually Sonia that said, everybody stop, everybody calm down, because she could see that Kelly was having some type of mental episode. The next day they shipped Kelly out, and you can see that with Shantal. There's definite depression, definite, she says it's missing Salah. I don't know that it's even that. I don't know that it's that. She can't trust him. Last time she went, she wasn't even gone a week before he was trying to shit on somebody. So God knows what he's doing right now. He's probably having a big shit fest. But, it's neither here nor there. Whatever he's doing, take care of your health first, Chantal. Anyway, moving on. I'm sorry about that barking. I've got the neighbor next door's got like a hound, and it barks like that. But anyway, so let's look at the next one. Like, there are three that are really like prevalent at the moment, and this is Amberlynn Reed. Now, Amberlynn is basically Chantal. She's been on here 10 years. She's put on a ton of weight. She's over 500 pounds right now. She didn't start off like that. She was in the 300s, and she's just eating herself to death. She's always constantly got a weight loss journey. They're very, very, very similar. Mr. Snowflake did a documentary, and he pointed it out that he felt they were one and the same person, and they really are when you listen to them. They're doing the keto, they're doing this, they're doing that. Oh, I've started a new journey. But let's have a listen to a little bit of Amberlynn. And Amberlynn also lies her ass off. Every time she opens her mouth, she's basically lying about something.
So my goal usually is to stay below 2,000 calories. But what has been helping me personally from overeating or just giving up in general, instead of like having a standard cheat day where normally in the past I would allow myself to literally eat everything under the sun that I absolutely wanted, and then that would spiral me for weeks and I could not get back on track. So what I do now instead, which I've done twice already, and it has worked great because I have not messed up on my diet. I am still losing weight and I'm feeling really, really good. So what I've been doing is allowing myself to have like my own version of a cheat day. And what that means, I'm giving myself like a different calorie limit. So I want to stay below 2,500. So usually by doing that, I don't lose weight the next day. I usually stay the same, but this has helped me so much with staying on track. So that is my goal for today. stay below 2,500. This is my version of like a cheat day. If I did not allow myself to do this and I constantly thought about how bad I wanted to eat, like this or that or extra things, that is when I binge. That is when I overeat. That is when I spiral for weeks on end. So I found like a perfect compromise in the middle, and I figured today would be a really good day to show you.
I'm a guy who lost a bet and my dignity, as if watching my team lose wasn't punishment enough.
Show you guys what I eat on a day where it's kind of like a cheat day. So none of my meals are gonna make sense. I'm not having like a standard breakfast today. I will be eating processed foods. I will be eating on camera. It's just like tons of disclaimers, but I'm just getting you guys ready for what you're about to see. I can safely say that I have not been on track this consecutively in years. It has been years. That is why I feel safe to show you guys like what I'm eating, because I'm in the right head frame, mindset, whatever it may be. Just know that whatever you guys see me eat today is a vast improvement to like my standard way of eating and what made me at one point 572 pounds. All right, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so the first thing I'm gonna have, which I cannot pronounce, is Chex Fieldfet with pink sauce.
Oh my God. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? They all say the same freaking thing. All of them. Oh my God.
So it says on the back of the bag for stovetop to use some oil. So I'm going to be measuring the oil using about half of a serving, which would be about 7.5 milliliters. So I'm going to be cooking this in a pan. Okay, so I have half a serving of oil, and this is how it looks frozen. Okay, you guys, so I'm finished, and I cook this down a lot, like a lot, because I like my food to be cooked. So a lot of the oil that was already originally in the sauce and plus the oil that I is like still in the pan, but regardless, this is 30 calories. So on a day where I was trying to stick below 2,000, I would not be eating this. And if I did choose to do so, I'd probably only have like half a serving with like a ton of broccoli.
Yeah, right. I mean, she's showing this now, but you know, when she's off camera, that's when she starts. And she's been doing this for 10 years, 10 whole years. I will put the channel links to all these channels in the description. Go see for yourself. It's never-ending cycle. And Shantal and Amberlynn are more or less one in the same person, literally. So let's take a look at the next one. The next one is let me see. This is Hungry Fat Chick. Now this woman is a little bit different, I think. She's very, very sweet, very nice woman. Let me share the screen. Okay, now this woman, her name's Candy. She's very nice, you know, and she's honest. She's honest, you know. She's just going to sit and eat herself to death. She's kind of totally given up. So let's take a look at Candy.
It's better.
I don't know what Candy Whale is.
Hey, y'all. Today I'm having an Italian feast. Yes. Very excited about this. Oh, let's see. I have a 10-inch cheese pizza, a lunch serving of lasagna, and also a lunch serving of spaghetti with Italian sausage, and they both came with garlic bread. Yeah, I can't ever decide what to eat, so I just order everything. Okay. Let's see. And I am forever out of breath. It's just my natural state of being, regardless of what I do. I sat here for like 5 minutes before I turned the camera on. And I'm still out of breath. Oh, and I got a Coke. A couple of Cokes with the dinners. Oh, Ooh. All right, where to begin? Let's see. Let me try to get a bite of this spaghetti. Let's do the messiest thing first. See if I can manage to eat this without getting it all over me. That's really good. Let's see, they gave me a little knife. Ooh, there's a lot of cheese on that. Let's see. Oh yeah. It's pretty good.
I mean, I just don't know what to say. I just, I mean, oh my God. But she's such a sweet woman, and you know, she's very honest about her life, and she's been on a million diets. She did lose a significant amount of weight at one point, and then she just kind of gave up, you know, same like Amber and Shantal. But the difference with Candy is she doesn't lie, and she's, you know, she is what she is, and she's basically given up, and she has said so many a time. You know, I can't believe the size of this meal. Good Lord. But anyway, but it's not just women, you know. Let's take a look at the next one. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, now this guy is called Boogie. Again, let me get rid of that. Now, Boogie has been on here for a number of years, and he was supposed to be having a weight loss surgery, something like that. He's equally the same. He's like Amber and
biggest food holidays for me, which is Halloween. You know, you give away candy to the kids and you keep some for yourself. And also, 7 days from today is the day we drop the documentary me and Mike Klum made together. And today I have a clip related to food from that documentary for you. Now, you've heard me say a million times that I've never been somebody that eats to live, you know, eats the nutrition and calories that I need to stay alive. I've always been somebody that ate to die. Not a great thing to do with your body, by the way. Don't do that. My relationship with food is complicated, and Mike did a really good job of capturing that here in this clip. So enjoy the clip. I hope you learn a little bit about me, the way my brain works. I hope you learn a little bit about yourself, and I hope it can make your life better. And if you enjoy this clip, link to the premiere in the description box below. Enjoy. I live my life in a constant state of denial. I talked about this in therapy the other day. Like, imagine you were drowning, but you've been drowning a really long time, so you pretend you're not. And every once in a while, when you see these mental health breakdowns on live stream, when you see these mental health breakdowns on Twitter, it's because I'm become acutely aware of the fact that I'm fucking drowning. And it's scary and it's shitty. And I know I am fighting a compulsive urge. I know I'm fighting an addiction. I know I'm fighting against time. I know I'm fighting against the fucking internet. I know I'm fighting against all of these things, and I'm losing. So I try to slip my ass back into denial as quickly as I can so that I don't blow my fucking brains out. And if one of the ways I can stay in denial is by stopping by and getting Taco Bell tonight on the way home. I guess I'm eating Taco Bell.
Did you just say you don't enjoy chicken quesadilla?
I'm kind of enjoying one thing about it right now. It's super fucked up. You want to know what the one thing I'm enjoying about it is? That it's so bad for me. Like, this is what a 400-pound guy does. We eat shitty food, right? I try not to show you that. I try not to put it on my videos. I try not to post it on my vlogs. But sometimes we eat shitty food. That's how we're 400 pounds. Of course that's what's happening. Yeah, man, food is... How do you not think about food? Look at us right now.
I think this is so sad. And at least with him, I'd never really kind of watched him too much. I saw a little bit of him. I believe Mr. Snowflake did something with him. But it's sad. But at least he's very self-aware, is he not? He's very self-aware. And I just think it's really, really sad. Now, one of the more famous mukbangers is Nick Avocado. Now, let's take a look at him. He's been on here a long time. He's made millions, this guy, just by eating. And him and Hungry Fat Chick one time went to, where did they go? To Vegas, to the Heart Attack Grill. You can see that on his channel. I'll put the channel link in. Hold on 1 second. Let me just remove Boogie. And let's take a look at Nick Avocado. He's one of the more famous mukbangers. And this is Nick. He's absolutely crazy. Now, when he started off, he was as thin as a rail. This weight has been put on for YouTube, essentially.
Internet. Orlin, are you going to come here and help me with my video?
What do you want from me?
For you to actually pay attention.
How about you actually pay attention to all the weight you gained? Do you not see how fat you got?
Shh. You're going to get it.
Not from you, I'm not getting it from you.
Oh, that's expensive. Right?
Please, no!
These trees came from Africa.
Respect the African fish.
Where's my scale? We have to weigh myself. Get my scale. Hi, guys. Welcome to today's video. Actually, I'm not welcoming you to do anything. Today, we're having Sonic. Oh, and I got this thing. This is called a Sonic Blast, I believe.
The one hamburger one?
Shh. My dietitian is a liar. Give me my scale. This is hamburger scale. Oh, you want to buy my scale? Link down below. I get a commission from a little Amazon affiliate. Let's see how much I weigh.
Too much.
Or then I'm let's weigh my belly. Turn on.
Hello. It's ready.
It's ready for surgery.
No.
This guy, Oh my God, that's his boyfriend, Orlin. And what happened is, when they both started, they were both thin. And just a few years of this, and both of them are overweight. I don't believe they're together now, or they could be. I don't know. I think they broke up, but they would do this all the time. Hold on a minute. Oh,
Nick, you almost got the drink.
No, it's not gonna hurt.
Hurry, Nick, let's go on.
Hello.
That's what you get. Ouch! 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 Stop! Ouch! I'm sending this to the police.
I'm sending it to Nancy.
We're trying to see how much my bill is, because everyone wants to know.
Why are you out of breath? You sound like Dr. Fish.
She can't decide. Take your shit. Why is this country charging so much money for food on their poor people? Even the rich kings still have to pay. Goodbye. Orlin? Orlin? What do you mean, what? If I call you, you say yes, sir, and you come in here. Chili cheese.
You want?
Turn it off. I'm setting up my thumbnail.
You want a weight gain moment?
I don't have that many moments. Turn it off.
Yeah, you've never had a weight loss moment in a couple of years.
I've been on a weight loss journey for 10 years and it's been very successful.
You mean weight gain journey?
Turn it off now. Here's my feast. Bam. I don't even think I did a bam. And I have on my purple shirt because I want some contrast because I know more about art than you think.
Are you gonna drink all of Amber's weight loss juice?
Well, you spilled half of it. It's Amba with a silent H. She's Portuguese. This is Amba. Third place in Sonic.
If you've tried growing your TikTok account, you know it's easier said than done. No matter how.
There's no pretzels. I love cheese. It's a little. Impress. I'm very upset. At least this one's saucy.
oh my God. A little later on, he puts his face in the whole food, I do believe. Let me see if we can catch it. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, hold on. Hang on. Let's go.
I'm done with this video. I'm done with this lady. That lady deserves to be fired. She deserves to be fired. She deserves to be fired. Fire the. Fire that lady. That's what I think of her. Shh.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This guy. No, I don't know if he really has like a mental health problem or if he just does this for YouTube. I'm thinking it has to be just for YouTube. But last one I'm going to show you is the complete opposite to these people. Now this is Eugenia Cooney. Eugenia Cooney. She was recently banned from TikTok, actually, because people were saying that it. What were they saying? Oh, they were saying that it was not good for kids to see this, and actually it really isn't. Let me show you her. Hold on. Okay, this is Eugenia. And she's the complete opposite of everybody else.
Yeah. Today I'm going to be doing an outfit haul that I'm really excited to do today, you guys. This outfit haul today is actually going to be all Powerpuff Girl outfits. I am like obsessed with the Powerpuff Girls. I've always been like a huge Powerpuff Girl fan. I've always like totally loved Bubbles. And I'm actually really, really late to this. Like somehow I missed it, I think. But back in June, there was like a Dolls Kill and Powerpuff Girls collab. The other day I was like on their site and I was just looking around. Printed like all over it, you know, just all different poses from the show. Here we got like angry Bubbles. It's great. I feel like they really made like a good amount of like Bubbles stuff.
Now this is as equally as insane as the opposite side of this spectrum. I mean, this is just insane. I don't understand. Look at her arms. Look at her. She's basically a walking skeleton. And apparently she has been in treatment and she was doing well at one point, and now she's thinner than ever. So, you know, it's from one extreme to the other. But let me get rid of that. Hang on. You know, ultimately, I just feel like I'm going to stop watching Shantal and Berlin for real, simply because we're just basically watching them kill themselves. That's all we're doing. You know, the mental illness is on full display, especially with Shantal and Berlin also. And Candy, they all say the same thing. You know, they're depressed. This is why they eat. I mean, look at Boogie. You know, he's talked about not being here anymore. I mean, that's how bad that's got. And Eugenia there, it's a matter of time. I mean, you know, we're basically, you know what I feel like? I feel like, you know, back in the day, when they would have the guillotine, you know, the old women sitting at the foot of the guillotine, knitting, watching people's heads get chopped off. It's really the same thing, but it's it's a sad thing. And I just hope all of them get the help that they need. You know, it's something that they have to do, though, isn't it? You know, Shantal especially, I just think it's a huge mistake returning to Kuwait at this time. You know, her relationship with Salah is neither here nor there. You know, it's your health you have to think about first. Get healthy and or at least get somewhat on track. And, you know, if you want to go back. It's your life. Do what you want. It's just a sad, sorry state of affairs at the moment. Anyway, that's it for me for now. Next video, I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be putting up some channels that I like, that are fun channels. There's a few couples channels, and Shantal, you might want to get your notebook out and jot this down, because you're talking about doing, you know, couples things with Salah. And you might want to take a look at some of these couples and see, you know, maybe get some ideas from them. Some very sweet couples, very funny couples, unusual couples, actually. So that'll be my next video. Everybody take care and see you all soon.